Incarnadine Coven, a melodic metal band from the UK, and we're here at Titans Club in Belgium doing a concert with Athalion and Fabulae Dramatis.
So, this is Dan Bignell from Incarnadine Coven. I'm going to give you a short introduction to the band, the genesis of which was meeting Rebecca Couch, the lovely singer. And we met in Reading Phoenix Choir, on tour actually, and we decided to make a band after a short but very hilarious run in bare feet during a drunken evening. And now she is going to explain the band name.
So we've been going for about 7 years now, and the name of the band, Incarnadine Coven. Incarnadine means blood red, and I just really liked that ethos. A lot of our songs, it's quite gothic. It seemed like a good name, and we just couldn't call ourselves just Incarnadine. So I thought, Coven is a group of witches or vampires usually, but it's a group, so why not be the Blood Red Coven?
So I'm going to present you, and you can present me. This is Rebecca Couch. She is a classically trained soprano, and before joining the band, she had never heard or participated in any kind of metal at all. So I was quite humbled to be able to be the one to introduce you to this sort of music. And I think you've just taken to it quite well, like a duck to water, one would say. Quack, quack.
And this is Daniel Bignell. He was in the choir with me, Reading Phoenix Choir, but had a very different background. So his background was very much in rock and metal music. And he asked me if I would like to start this new project with him because he really wanted to start a band with a soprano, and he had come to the choir to improve his own singing. So he is really the creative force behind Incarnadine Coven. Daniel writes most of the music, pretty much all of it, apart from the bits that we collaborate on. He comes up with a lot of the ideas and a lot of the lyrics, and then we often write the lyrics together, or sometimes he might write the riffs and I might come up with the melody and the lyrics around a theme. So it's very much a collaborative process, but we really would not be Incarnadine Coven without Daniel Bignell. And he is our lead guitarist, our main backing singer, and does take some of the lead vocals as well. And we do a lot of harmony singing in the band. In fact, we do some up to 5-part harmony. Literally all the band members do sing, but mainly it's me and Dan as a duo, which is how it started. Back in the day, writing our first songs in Dan's bedroom when I was so inhibited I couldn't even write lyrics, and we had to write our first song to a piece of poetry because I just had never made something up from scratch before. So that's been great for us to work on that together. So Dan, you're going to talk about your favourite albums next. Have a quick think.
The first one, which may be surprising, is one of my favourite bands is Erasure. They're the 80s pop band. A Little Respect, a genre-defining song, one might say. You can't really talk about the history of rock at all, or the history of music at all, without talking about Nirvana. Nirvana's Nevermind album had a huge impact on me. When I first heard it, I've never heard anything like it before in my life. I mean, the intensity of the intensity of the vocals, but also maintaining its humanity and its tone, I think it really blew me away. And this soundscape of Silence by In Flames, which is one of the bands that I introduced you to. That's to be able to hold on to the melody and the hooks, as well as having very aggressive and powerful music, I think was again a big influence in my songwriting.
So one of my favourite albums is K by Kula Shaker. Takes me back to when I was I just learnt to drive and got my own car, and I had it on repeat in my car as I was just enjoying that freedom. So I listened to that quite regularly and just remember those times when I was just 17. Another one that I love that I remember from when my parents were young has got to be The Dark Side of the Moon by Pink Floyd, which I now get to sing. I get to sing Great Gig in the Sky with my other band, which is a Pink Floyd tribute band called Crazy Diamond. And I just think that Pink Floyd are seminal. They just are the root of amazing prog rock. And then my more recent love has got to be Delane, and I really love Lucidity, the album Lucidity by Delane, especially The Gathering and a number of those tracks. They just take me to my happy place whenever I listen to those.
So, this is our second time playing in Europe, and obviously we have been... we've really enjoyed ourselves here, but we can't talk about Europe without talking about the relationship which is changing between the UK and Europe, which is the whole Brexit deal. We would like to say that we are on board with being Ramonas. We think this is a terrible idea that the UK should be leaving its partners and its friends in Europe. We're not a political band, and I think that sometimes politics and music can be taken too far. But I'm just really disappointed with 51% of our country people, and I would just like to have that on record that we do not want to leave Europe. We think it's a bad idea. Please welcome us back. Make a whole loophole just for us, and we'll be happy. A metal loophole. In fact, a metal loophole. So yeah, we're bringing this European exploration to an end. Tomorrow we're going back to our homeland in the UK, and we're going to finish off with a show in Guildford, playing with our friends Winter's Edge. And then we've got one more gig that's of the rest of the year. We've got two, yes. One at the Acoustic Couch in Bracknell, and the other one at going back to our home with Face Bar, and we're playing Face Bar Armageddon. 3-day festival on which we are main support on the Saturday. Yeah, so if you're around, come down to that. So next year we hope to finish up our album. Yep. It's been a long time in the running. We have everything recorded pretty much. You know it's going to be called. What's it going to be called, Rebecca? It's going to be called Queens of the Real. So keep your eye out. Early part of next year, we hope to have that out for you, and that will include lots of the tracks that you will have heard tonight, or if you've seen us recently. We're really excited. It's all recorded. We just need to finish it off and get it out there for you. So,
one remark to make, because something that was not planned. I adored your cover of Alanis Morissette. I'm a huge Alanis Morissette fan. Maybe you can. Why did you choose this song?
Do you know what? It was quite a long time ago that we decided to sing that. And we were just saying yesterday, because other people really liked that song, and we absolutely love it. And people say that we really make it our own, which I think is true, because generally we don't really do covers very much. And certainly wouldn't have a cover that we keep in our set. It never leaves our set because it is always a winner. And I can't remember why we started it, but we soon made it our own and really loved it. Can you remember?
Well, it's just one of those songs that I think we started playing because the riff is quite simple, and we both like vocal harmonies, and we took the structure of it, and it has a slow build up that really fits with the quiet, loud dynamic that our songwriting lends itself to. And I just really like Alanis Morissette. I think she kicks ass.
Yeah, me too. If I could have had 4 albums, Jagged Little Pill would have been on there. So yeah, I did think about that one before when I had to pick my 3 albums. So anyway, that brings our interview to a close, I think. So this has been an interview by Jan Vervaeke. Jan Vervaeke for Jan Vervaeke YouTube, Jan Vervaeke Foto and Film Facebook page, and Metal to Infinity site. And we'd like to say thank you very much from Incarnadine Coven. You can find us at incarnadinecoven.com and www.facebook.com/Incarnadine Coven. And if you can see, this is how you spell it. So, bye-bye!